You are now listening to or watching the It Takes All Kinds podcast.
Yeah, and if you aren't, you can head over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and listen to us now. Or head on over to Drib on YouTube and watch the video version as well.
And if you'd like to stay up to date on when we're releasing a new episode or any other fun information about the podcast, you can give us a follow on Instagram at It Takes All Kinds Podcast and on Twitter at ITAC Podcast. That's ITAK Podcast.
Without saying much else, we hope you enjoy this episode.
I really am turning into Richard Dreyfuss over here because I'm doing the pillow behind the back now because
He's doing the pillow behind the back. Hey,
with my rods in my back.
Yeah.
When I sit back, it just looks like I'm like really uncomfortable.
You look like a doll.
And I just have like a pot belly.
Sorry, I'm trying to get
Not saying I don't have a belly, but we're going.
I know. I'm trying to get the personal.
Oh, I didn't think we were doing that this week.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought we were waiting on that.
Yeah, I can't get it to work right now anyway.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it another week.
Don't worry.
Yeah, we weren't ready for that.
Sorry, I just saw it at the top of the dock. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus, but they're bolted, dude. It's gonna be one.
Welcome.
Make
Make sure you spell Oppenheimer right on the summary here.
On the submarine.
On the summary.
Too soon.
Welcome to the It Takes All Kinds podcast, episode 125. We're recording this on 7/25 Tuesday.
That's true. It's Christmas in July.
Today?
I mean 7/25.
That's today.
That's Christmas is
pastime.
12/25.
You'll be hearing this on Friday, July 29th. I think that's right.
Yeah, the
28th.
Energy is really good so far.
Yeah,
28th, because that's when our milk goes bad.
That's a good way to remember things, I think.
I thought about that today because I was like, when is the 28th? And I was like, okay, so I have till Friday to eat all my cereal.
Yeah, well, just gonna jump right into my updates.
Well, I usually give like a rundown of the doc.
Oh, okay.
Before I do that,
You're good. Yeah, no, take your time.
Energy's just really a lot of great energy in the room tonight. I can really feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel it. It's literally dripping down me as we speak.
Especially after today. Whoa, yikes.
We'll get into that, folks. We're going to talk a lot about the weather today. Welcome back, everybody. We got our new segment, of course, our new reoccurring segment, Clips of the Week, coming back this week.
I got a couple good ones.
Gavin's got a couple good ones. Going to be talking about Oppenheimer. Gavin and I went and saw it. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I can't talk much about it because I think I'll blow my head off if I have to.
I can't get enough of it.
Listen, I love it. I just can't talk about it anymore. Look what I found. Another segment that hasn't been back in a while, but it's coming back.
It's a really long one you have here.
That is the In-N-Out Burger banning employees in 5 states for wearing masks. We'll get into that.
Huh.
And then, of course, Biden's bad dog, next door drama, what you listening to. Big stacked one this week, but we're going to try and...
Whoops.
We're going to try and keep it... I didn't realize they had a little video that plays with it. Before you get into your catching up thing,
what the dog doing?
I wanted to bring up a bit that we never acknowledged, but I really liked it, and I was just thinking about it because I kind of started doing it, and then you completely glossed over it. Was when I called you the other day. I was getting gas. You didn't know I was getting gas, but I was getting gas, and for the first maybe 5 minutes of the phone call, we were like, "Oh, here we go. One of these days, huh?" We just kept saying stuff like that back and forth, and your dad was in the background laughing, which made it even better because we were doing it for an audience. Yeah, we were like, oh, like we'd say something small, and you'd be like, "Oh, dude, really? Today's the day, huh?"
So it's gonna be like that today.
Yeah, but as soon as Gavin picked up the phone, I was like, "Oh, here he is, here he is."
Oh, fucking brother. Dude.
Oh, great, here we go again.
Hate this guy.
But that just made me think of it.
Friend of the show, my father.
Big friend of the show. Shout out to Gavin's dad.
My dad.
He is the only fan of the show, possibly.
OF.
Odd Future?
Only fan.
Your dad has OnlyFans?
No.
What does he do on there?
No.
Can you pull it up?
Not yet.
Wow.
What's up, dude? What did you want to get out so quickly?
So I was gonna say I'm moving.
No.
I'm
Where are you moving?
moving out
Where are you moving to?
down the street
From where?
from where I'm at. I
Yeah.
wish I was kidding.
Not
Not
like
down the street here, but
Yeah.
like down the street
In the city.
in the shitty.
in the shitty.
Yeah, finally signed on to the apartment complex.
The
Paid
bird is
the
leaving the
bills.
nest.
Yeah. Really excited just because like I get to have my own internet.
Yeah, I mean, even more than that, you get control of the whole. You get run of the whole coop.
And I get my own air.
You get to be as naked as you want,
Well,
whenever you want.
there is like there is someone that lives across from me in like the window, like they could probably see in if I don't close my blinds, and I probably won't
Because I want them.
because
to
I
see
want
me.
them to see it.
Wait, what do you mean? So there's like a courtyard?
Yeah, there's like a courtyard. and
Oh,
they can-
cool.
yeah,
I want to see it.
I should
You should take me
actually
there.
before Oppenheimer, I drove Spencer over there because we were there like way early.
How did you get there? No, you weren't. Well, then you were late. That's why it took you forever
No.
to find parking.
No, so the reason why it
Yeah.
took forever to get parking was because I was kind of banking on the parking garage to
Right.
get done, and everybody came to a complete stop in the parking garage and did not move for like a
Oh,
solid 5 or 6 minutes.
Crazy
Each.
packed.
Yeah, it was super duper packed.
Barbenheimer's going on.
Yeah. Also, the highway exit was closed, so I took a different way around. I know my ways.
Oh,
Did you take that exit or did you take it?
I took 70.
Oh, all the way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not all the way to 170.
Oh,
Really,
that's what I did.
really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
But we got there. I was there. We were there. Yeah.
how did you? I left a minute after you did. What do you mean you got there early? We were driving from the same place,
I felt like I had time to kill.
but we both got there at the same time. No wonder. Well, now I know why I was like. Well, now I got in
So
the theater and
Spencer
I was
knows
like
what it looks
itching to go sit down and get in there because
But what happened
Online?
was we parked at the far end, and then I thought there was a staircase that went up to the theater a little bit further down.
there is.
I didn't find it. We went up the stairs and then went back down the stairs and then like walked back out and then went back. It was so we just stalled
Yeah.
too. But the parking garage was absolutely fucking packed. So that was another reason why we were so
Yeah.
late. We went all the way to the top, then all the way back down to the bottom.
We just went up to the top, made a circle, went down, made a circle, and then I was like, and then I remembered that sneaky lot that you and I parked in when we went to that
So yeah,
little vintage market. We went to the Alamo Draft House.
we
by
went
the way. I
to
didn't
Los
say that.
Alamos Drive-In,
Yeah. Los Alamos.
which also it's a unincorporated community according to Apple Maps.
Well, I mean,
and it's
yeah,
a real place that exists. People
Yeah.
live there.
Yeah, because it was Native American land
Yeah.
that we took.
Did we give it? Did Oppenheimer ever give
With
it back?
genocide of 50 million. What?
Did he give them back? Did they actually give it back like how we said in the movie?
I'm sure it probably was eventually, but I think the joke in that was like,
They're like, we hate Native Americans.
didn't he say that to Truman?
Yeah, he said that to Truman. He's like, well, we'll give it back.
And then Truman was like, "You douchebag, go fuck yourself, you little pussy crybaby."
Get that
bitch.
crybaby out of here.
Get that crybaby out of here, dude. You're from Missouri. You don't talk like that.
Dude, you do not talk like that.
What do you mean? We talk like that.
It sounded like he had a speech impediment.
Maybe he did. I've never heard Harry Truman talk.
I'll pull up a clip.
I've never seen a fucking thing Harry S. Truman has done.
And the S doesn't even
And you
stand
can-
for anything.
And you can hold me to that.
Right.
You find a clip of me reacting to something of Harry S. Truman, Harry ass Truman.
So yeah, I'm moving into a
Truman.
new apartment and I'm really excited.
I'm excited for you, man.
I gotta sign up for the electric and the internet. And renter's insurance.
Yep, very easy stuff.
I know that's all very easy stuff. I just
That was such a stress, dude. I was like, I need a whole week to do all of this. And then I called
what
them
I'm
and they
doing.
were like, "Yep, you're good." And I was like, "That's everything I got to do?" They're like, "Yep." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
So fast. Renter's insurance. They're like, "Yeah, it's like you need $100,000 coverage minimum." And I was like, first of all, I was like, "How much is this going to be? That's going to be
like
insane."
$20.
And then I was like, this is going to take forever. There's going to be so much paperwork. I called them. They're like, "Yep, we got all your information. We're going to send you a bill." And I was like, "Oh."
$20.
Nah,
Ours was like $30, I think. 25. We'd State Farm.
For what do you mean? For
Renter's insurance?
all together?
Yeah.
Or each of you had to pay that
Each
much?
had to pay $20, I think.
That's still pretty cheap. Mine
Yeah.
was like 120.
Yeah.
But maybe it's because I have more square. Well, yours is probably the same size mine was. But anyways, you're moving.
I'm excited.
Do you have a kitchen?
With granite countertops.
But it's a studio, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That'd be cool. What all you bring in there? You
In my bed.
got a couch?
No, I don't have a couch.
I thought you had a couch from a relative that was at the apartment.
No, that was theirs.
Oh, why did I think you had a couch? Weren't you gonna get a couch at one point?
Yeah, well, I guess, I technically could have.
But you didn't.
We didn't.
Okay. So just your bed as of right
Yeah,
now.
just my bed.
That's all you really need.
My bed, my dresser, my
your-
desk, but they already have a built-in desk there, so I'm just going to use it as like
Oh.
a kitchen table.
Your multi birth certificate.
Yeah, my moldy birth certificate.
But you're moving in on Monday.
Yep, Monday.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome, man. I can't wait for you. Don't call me for help.
Wasn't going to. Wasn't planning on it either.
Yeah. Don't think you should. I'm gonna be busy all day.
And you got a back thing.
I got a lot going on. Dude, I had a back spasm earlier today.
Really?
Yeah. Don't know why. Happy for you, man.
Thanks.
So
man.
let's just, we already talked about it. Let's just talk about Oppenheimer.
Yeah. So Oppenheimer.
What'd you think of it?
I took an antidepressant before I came in because I forgot to take it earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I really hope this movie isn't as bad as I think it's gonna be, as in like existentially. So
You didn't seem any different.
no, I know.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, but it was just like the way I interpreted
Yeah.
the movie was very like cool.
We should have gone to see a horror movie then, because you wouldn't have.
I would not have. I
been
will say
affected by anything.
okay. So, all in all, I post right after the movie. I was like, I could never watch this again,
Mhm.
and I didn't know what was happening half the time. And the lower half of the lower third of the movie, I honestly could not give a fuck about.
Yeah.
All like the hearing shit. All like the end of the movie hearing shit with Strauss.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because
I was like,
yeah.
I guess that it adds context to the greater understanding of the movie, but I was kind of like, I don't give a shit about this.
Well, I think it completely halted my understanding of the movie,
That
which
too.
we found out later, because I understood everything up until that point, and then I was like, wait, why is he in a hearing? Why is Oppenheimer on trial? And why is Strauss involved in that? I felt like that wasn't clearly explained enough.
No, and I
I
think
was kind of correlating it, but I was also like, this doesn't make any sense. And we all came to that conclusion of like, we don't
know what
why.
happens, and I think that's just the movie.
Oh, spoilers, by the way. I forgot.
Yeah.
Should have said that earlier.
That was just the movie too. In general, I was just kind of like,
like you were confused?
confused, but also it was just like, we don't know why any of this is happening. Like, especially like it's how quickly it was Oppenheimer that turned into like a politician, a character for the scientists. He essentially was like a representative for the scientists to the military,
Right.
and it was like literally like a scene. There was no like, oh, he's got to think about it. Oh, he's gonna have to ponder about it. It was the guy came in and he's like, we're gonna hire you.
Right. Yeah, I remember you bringing
And that was
up.
it. And it was like, cool. I kind of wanted to know what his thoughts were on the whole thing, rather than.
Sure.
And then he like immediately was like, I'm wearing a uniform and building a town.
Yeah, that was
you know,
a
it
little
was just
weird.
like all this stuff was happening, and it was like, why? You know,
Yeah.
it was like I didn't know they were gonna do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I didn't know. But I today another thing I did was try to hunt down
Oppenheimer.
the Oppenheimer book.
Uh-huh.
To no avail. But yeah. So it was just like, I don't know. I wish there was a little bit more substance to it, but that is just how like deep that movie went, is that it was just a lot of events, not in chronological order.
Yeah.
A lot of just events, and it was just like pretty cut and dry. This is what happened in this order, and we don't know why. We're telling you how it is.
So, my opinion on it.
And the music's really good.
Yeah, that we can for sure both agree on, because I agree and disagree with some of your points. Music was fantastic.
Yeah,
Holy
music
shit.
was insane.
I was like, oh shit, is this Hans Zimmer? I thought the
Yeah,
whole
I
time
thought it
it
was Hans Zimmer too, but
Yeah.
it's not.
No, it's like this.
It's
like
like Ludwig something.
yeah, he's like Swedish or something. I can't remember. I looked him up, but he's done a lot of Christopher Nolan.
Ludwig Göransson.
He also
Göransson.
get this, Gavin. He produced like songs for pop artists, rap artists. Most notably, produced "This Is America" by Childish Gambino.
Oh, really?
He
did Boba
produced
Fett,
that
too.
song.
And Mandalorian.
But isn't that crazy that he produced that song?
Yeah.
And he
He
also
also did
like
Central Intelligence.
I don't know what that is. But isn't that crazy that like he did both of these things? And this soundtrack's
Yeah,
dude,
it's
it
really
is like
good.
I need to listen to it. I haven't listened to it yet.
There was an interview that I saw on or I think it was on TikTok, but it was just like, it was a musician talking about, it was an interview of him, and it was an article, and he was talking about it, and the main theme, or this, I think it's like listen to the music or something like that, or can you hear the music? That one has like 25 different time signatures in it or something like that.
That's cool.
Because it speeds up, slows down, speeds up and slows down,
That's
and they
cool.
like tried different recording techniques to make it happen.
Hmm.
So I thought that was another reason why I was like, oh, okay, there's a new appreciation to it for
Yeah.
me, is that it was like, obviously it wasn't just a Christopher Nolan, like, oh, this is just a normal Christopher Nolan movie,
Right.
Yeah.
So on top of that, also sound design in general, beautiful. I don't know if it was just because we were at the Alamo Draft House, but the
It was
sound,
loud.
but it was like I thought it was perfect. It was the perfect volume. I could understand everything. I love the explosions. Spoiler alert.
That explosion scared the fuck out of me.
I know. I could see you. I was like,
I
I
literally-
knew what was gonna happen, even though I didn't know any spoilers. I was like, I know it's coming, and I know Gavin well enough that this is gonna scare the shit out of him.
It did.
And it did. And
Because
knew
I
it
totally
would.
lost. I was like, wow, it's really quiet in here.
And you could hear, and it was.
Yeah.
And then you heard-
There was no like shuffling, or it wasn't even like
yeah, I loved it though, dude. It was
Yeah,
so
it
good.
was
And
really
then when
good.
it like comes back, sound design was great. Me personally, I absolutely adored the pacing of the film. I adored the jumping from different times because I thought Christopher Nolan did it so well. It all made sense to me. I didn't have to be like, wait, when was that? When did that? I like knew when it was happening. I knew, okay, that's happening before. This is happening after. I could pick up on all of that. And the pacing, like you just like if I would have walked into the movie as it started, I would have been like, shit, I just missed like half of the movie.
Yeah, that was
Because
where
it
I was
feels
at.
like you're getting thrown right into the middle.
of the movie.
Like there is no build up, which is weird because I feel like Christopher Nolan movies have, like, I think, doesn't like Dark Knight have like a build up? I haven't seen it in a long time.
Not really.
Okay.
Not really. It's just kind
So
of
maybe
like,
that's his thing and I don't know.
It went
you know.
straight into kind of action stuff. So,
Okay.
and it's not like I was expecting action stuff, but I was
Yeah.
kind of more expecting a lot more.
Like him as a baby.
Not like him as a baby, but like as a young teen, maybe finding out, like, not even just like him like at a science fair or something like
Right.
that, but just a little something before.
Yeah.
Because it was like, where is he at? There was no like Hamburg, Germany. There was nothing
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? There was nothing like that, and I think that is also just Christopher Nolan in general, is that he never explains
But you end
it.
up finding out.
You end up finding out
Yeah.
that it was like, oh, he was at this university or whatever.
But I like that too because, like, for me, if I'm watching a documentary, I want clues like that. If I'm watching a biopic, I just want to get that as it comes to me. And if I don't, then that's fine because that's not really my focus of watching this.
Yeah. I
Personally.
If there's one thing I wish I would have known going in, is that this is, I know people joked about it a lot, but
Yeah.
this is a biopic. This
Yeah.
is not like an experience or something even a little bit more abstract. This
Yeah.
is a biopic.
Right.
A biopic.
And
This-
then bio.
and a biopic. It just is. Cut and dry biopic.
Yeah. But yeah, I agreed with
Subtle
you.
interpretations.
Yeah. I agreed with you on the stuff at the end. That
I
got
liked the black and white.
wishy-washy. So this is my other thing that I had an issue with. Black and white was fine. I didn't really get why they were using it at that moment. I didn't understand the point of using black and white for like the future or the present, I guess it would be considered in that time frame. I didn't really get that. One thing I have to say though is that the lighting and camera team garbage. It sucked so bad. And Brendan, our friend Brendan, posted something on his fence or his another account.
His
I
second
won't.
account.
Yeah, I won't. Don't bring it up because he might not.
No,
want that
he
to-
talked about it before. He talked about it like
Okay.
it was from a Pickfather thing.
I know some people are like, don't talk about mine.
Yeah. No,
I
he's talked
know
about it
some
before.
people who are really funny about it, and I'm like, okay, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But anyways, so I always try to be careful. But he posted the picture of. We'll get to Einstein in a minute. I'm saving that for the end. But he posted a picture of Einstein and Oppie by the pond, and was like, "Why does this look like?" Like he's like, "I've seen some shots that are beautiful, and I've seen some shots like this that I feel like I'm watching a student film." And any outdoor scene, besides like the nighttime stuff, I was like, this is god awful to look at. Like all of that stuff
it
with
was almost
Einstein
like there was no
so
color
bad.
grading.
That's what I was saying. It looks like it was like somebody shot it on RAW, went into Adobe, or like went into something and just like,
Final Cut Pro.
yeah, and then just like, let's just warm it up a little, and then we're good. And then like didn't do anything else. And that was the thing too. It is not just color grading, so it's not. I also should have included editors in it. It's not just them color grading. It's also the camera department, because I felt the depth of field was so weird. Because there was like you could see too much of the background,
Yeah.
so it just felt very flat.
Yeah.
And
especially in one of the scenes where it's like him and Emily Blunt, and like he grabs her hand and you can see the whole campus basically of Cambridge at the end of the movie, where he like, "Come on, let's go," or something like that. She's like, "You
I don't
can't let
remember that
him
one as
tarnish your
well.
name, Oppie." She's like crying, and he grabs her hand and they walk away. But like you could see the
Yeah.
entire campus
I just think
of a
like
whole thing, and it was all the way down. And I'm like, that is the house down there.
and it's so flat.
Yeah.
And that was my main. It's especially prominent, and it's a big scene in the movie because it comes up a lot. Is the stuff with Oppie, Einstein, and Strauss at the pond?
Yeah.
All of that stuff, I'm like, this is bad. This looks really bad. It's that depth of field. You have a flat image, and then you put no color to add any depth to it, and then you don't like.
Not even
you
like
could,
a bokeh effect.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that like you don't get. You're seeing too much, and then on top of that, the lighting was just like. It was like they just did natural light, no bounce boards, no like, which I'm sure they did use it obviously, but it just felt like very much like noon, maybe like late afternoon light, harsh shadows.
I think the scene that I felt like that was the most prominent that it was very evident that it was just the natural lighting was the scenes where he's in the hearings with the guys in like the
Yeah.
T-shaped table. And I think that
That's another
obviously
thing
there's
I-
that one scene that gets really bright, but
Right.
like the rest of it is very much natural lighting.
Yeah, and I don't want to get like because that I just wanted to make that point, especially about the pond stuff, because there's problems I have with that. Like, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, I mean, there's definitely issues
The
with
costume
it. that I was
design's
like,
good.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that
it's
those
all-
were really good timepieces.
Yeah, it all
I think
makes
the cars
sense
made
periodically.
sense. They messed up the flags though.
I did see that.
The flags were 50 stars, not 48.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
I have no idea how that passed by all those editors,
yeah. I don't
all
know.
those people that were like, "Yeah, we just grabbed an American flag from like the dollar store."
Alibaba.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has some flaws to it. It certainly has flaws. Really liked it, but let's get to the main point of it. The main point of the movie.
Albert Einstein.
Albert Einstein is a
Absolute
three stooge. I said at the end of the movie, I looked at Gavin and
No, you said it as soon as he came on stage. Basically.
yeah, I brought up the Stooges
Yeah.
thing, but then at the end, you were like, "Who played Einstein?" And I was like, "Mo Howard,"
Yeah,
which is one of the three Stooges.
and I looked it up and I was like, I have no idea who this is.
Yeah, so he's just like,
It's a guy who hasn't been in like any other movies, basically. I mean, basically any movies that anyone will actually give a shit about.
right. So it seemed to me like right away, I was just like, does Christopher Nolan hate Albert Einstein? Because the whole movie, he looks like a fucking idiot.
And not only that, but it's like Oppenheimer and Einstein also I think were really good friends too, just
Uh-huh.
because they were on the same wavelength about things.
Sure.
But they made it seem like he was just like this old man that he
Mentor.
goes to his old man that he goes and consults.
Yeah, mentor.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
This is a guy who literally created E equals MC squared.
Right.
The theory of whatever, and Oppenheimer reveres this man, and you're treating him like a fucking dolt.
Well, it felt to me,
Especially because he's like, you have to look into it on yourself, Oppie. He's like, it is not my job. He's like, these are your calculations, not mine. I was just like,
I think I could very easily make a couple tweaks to the movie and make it seem like Einstein is in an old person's home for like people who have like Alzheimer's, and like Strauss is his like overseer, and Oppenheimer's like his son coming to visit him.
Yeah.
Because that's what it felt like. That's legitimately what it felt like.
Especially when they were at Cambridge.
Yeah, at the school when he's coming to visit. Yeah,
yeah.
it just felt like, hey, Grandpa, how's everything going? Can you look at this note?
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
He's like, oh, you know I am not good at math. He's like, math is not my strong suit. And it's like, what?
And then the best
also
scene of all,
the wig looks so bad. The wig was fucking awful on Einstein. That shit was terrible. That was some dollar store shit. I've never seen that before.
But the best scene of all, Gavin and I, without even looking at each other, without even acknowledging each other, only people who busted out laughing, is a scene where
there were other people who laughed at other parts of the movie though.
Okay. Yeah, with the hat flying. Oh. Mary Poppins. Oh no. Oh, there goes my hat. I wish that laugh would have came up. Somebody on a completely unimportant scene. Somebody gets in a taxi, drives off. Oppenheimer's on one side of the road. As soon as a taxi drives away, it reveals Albert Einstein in this schlubby sweatsuit. Somehow he's just there and nobody notices him. And Gavin brought up earlier, made a great point that it felt like an Avenger character reveal because he's just like, he's just there. And it's just like, I tell Gavin, I'm like, it felt like a jump scare. Like it felt like an Albert Einstein jump scare.
And there was also a couple.
There
There were also a couple other lines in this whole movie that made me fucking laugh out loud.
Yeah,
I was like, this is terrible. Like, I was like, not like terrible, but it was like, why would you word it that way?
Right.
That may have actually happened, or it was like, why would you have them read it like that?
Right. But that, like, the funny thing about that Einstein shot of him behind the taxi is like, that's such a corny reveal.
That's the corniest. That is the most stereotypical shot of all time.
Yeah, but it's weird because nothing else in the film is like that.
No.
There's no other like weird
weird bullshit
cliche
like that.
reveals. That's like the only one. And it's like it's almost like one of those things where it's just like you wonder, it's so specific that you wonder if that actually happened in real life.
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
But like whenever they first introduced Einstein and it has like this they have that, and then Oppenheimer's walking out there. I made this gesture towards you in the theater because it's like they used the camera effect where they made it look really small. Like they were like little dolls.
And then the other thing,
and it was just like Strauss overlooking them, and it was like, this is stupid.
The other thing that got me so good is when they're like, Strauss is he's on trial or whatever. I don't know what the correct term is.
It was
and
in
they're
his
like,
hearings or
they're kind of having flashbacks where he's like having in the hearing, it's him talking, but it's like old memories happening. There's a scene where they're talking about Einstein, and it's just the scene of him. It's just him walking by Strauss, and he's like,
yes, yeah.
It has the same grumpy face, and it's like, why? Why is he such an idiot?
He's like, he didn't even look at me.
Right. This is the smartest person, apparently, to ever live, and he's just this idiot. He's just a fucking idiot. He's so stupid. He didn't even try to make him look smart.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It was great. It was so funny to me.
I will say that it could very easily be cut into a comedy movie. Very easily.
Yeah. Dude, there are so many great moments.
And I feel like you could add a lot of stupid sound effects.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, shit.
And you just hear like a reveal sound, just like,
Yeah. Are you able to grab that?
Yeah. Can you grab that for me?
Can you grab that for me, actually? Okay. All right, can we move on?
Yeah, we can move on. Sorry. I had a lot to say about it in general.
I'm glad we did because it reminded me of how funny that schlub Einstein is.
The shots from behind his head were just what reminded me of how bad that wig was.
Yeah. You want to go and show me your clips of the
Yeah.
week?
So this week, I have this clip, which is we can get into the article later. 20-second clip with the caption: "I'm fairly certain 3D printed chicken, quote unquote, is already on Walmart's shelves. Real chicken doesn't have a gill-like texture."
Okay.
I don't think there's sound to it, but
That's fine. I can
it's
show the
someone
video.
investigating chicken and seeing the lines, and they're like very, very up close with the camera to these chicken, and they're
Uh-huh.
noticing that it has like lines in it.
Yeah, it's pretty
Normal chicken,
normal looking
but that
chicken.
this
tendons
is
and
everything's a conspiracy now, Carson. So I just want to show you this clip because it's like someone added a note: butcher here who works with chicken.
stuff. Okay.
Chicken naturally has this type of muscle tissue texture known as spaghetti meat. It's rated on a scale of 1 to 2, from none, moderate, and severe, based on the flaking. So this is what makes chicken flake.
Yeah, and also, that's like bottom. I can tell because of the yellow
Yeah, the yellow
styrofoam. That's like bottom shelf chicken. That's like the cheapest chicken you can buy at Walmart because it's their brand.
Yeah, I just want to get into this
So-
just because it was like everybody's of anything to be worried about. You really want to start
Right. They're
Just
looking
because-
for everything.
just because like they finally have started letting lab grown meat be put on the shelves or whatever.
Hmm.
Like lab grown chicken meat, they've had
Yeah.
lab grown beef for a while, but chicken put on the shelves, it was like, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just dumb. I thought that was just
Yeah.
stupid, and like it created like a whole bunch of
Well, everybody wants to believe every conspiracy.
Yeah.
By the way, go see The Sound of Freedom.
yeah.
I really recommend it.
So this next clip is that NPC person we copied last week,
Pinky, what's her name? Pinky Doll?
Pinky Doll.
Shout out.
She broke character during this stream.
Yes.
Slay, huh? Yes, 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 yes. Oh, thank you, baby.
So you can hear a kid in the background doing something.
Uh-huh.
This is so cute. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Hey. Yeah, strong woman. Hey, stop it. Stop. You're going to break the sofa. Why? Why? Why are you doing this? Why? You keep going like this, I'm going to sell the dog. I don't want a dog anymore. Why? Why are you doing that to the dog? Pap, amazing.
So she's not an NPC.
Yeah.
We know she's real.
Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that was also just a funny
Very
clip.
very interesting. I don't know. It's just I don't know if that's something you should say to your kid or not. I don't mean to get to like a judgment zone of
Yeah.
like
That's it.
anything, but
I
it's
thought that
interesting.
was interesting that it was like, really? I don't know. It's like, really? Wow. This is
Right to
wow.
sell the dog.
Yeah. And like, not even like pausing the stream or anything, like just during the stream.
you got that many ice creams and cowboys coming in. You got to get back
Yes,
to
yes,
it.
yes.
There's no time to waste. How about we how about this?
Look what I found. 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 Look what I found.
So, Look What I Found is a segment that I came up with a long time ago where I find something and I show it to Gavin and show it to you. This one, man, it's really funny to me, and I don't know if anybody else thinks it's funny, but I think it's maybe the most insane thing I've seen in my entire life. And I found it at about 3 a.m. on Friday night, I believe it was. I was up scrolling Instagram. No, it wasn't. It was a little bit longer. I don't know. It was, I think it was Thursday night, really late at night, like 3 a.m. And this came up on my reels, and I spent the next hour trying to figure out what it is. So I'm just gonna show it to you. I already saw it because I reposted it, but I'm gonna refresh it. Jesus Christ, it's so loud. Ah, damn it. Let me play it again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's so weird. That's something that I feel like you'd see at like an old western type of like theme park, like
But, like-
Silver Dollar City or something like that.
But like, what is the point of it? What is the point of having?
Come on, look, it's so funny. Look at the guy. He's choking. It's an old man. He's choking on water.
Why would you need an animatronic that pukes and throws up water? And then on top of it, I love how like deteriorated it is, and it's like
yeah,
throat
it's like,
flap
yeah,
is
it's
open.
yeah.
So then I'm like, why does this thing exist?
Yeah. What's the point?
I figured out where it was because somebody asked him. So there's a place called Marvin's Marvelous Mechanical Museum.
Say that 3 times fast.
Didn't have that on my 2023 bingo card.
Ugh.
It's in like Michigan, I think.
Well, who would have thought Marvin Marvelous Marvelous
Mechanical Museum in Michigan. But it's this place where someone has collected all these animatronics and
Can you blame him?
other mechanical type
Can you blame him?
things. And so this thing, I ended up looking up what it was, what the specific name of this is, just in case I want to buy it one day.
This beast.
I was like, okay, what is the name of this specific machine? So this, and I'll put this
Machine.
picture up on screen along with the video. The vomiting guy, his machine, his name is Dr. Ralph Binge and Purge County Food Inspector. So here's the picture of that sign. For
Dr.
ya.
Ralph Bingenpurge? Bingenpurge.
So I guess
quote unquote
County Food Inspector. And then behind it, I think it says should have eaten at Marvin's. So I wonder if there's a restaurant here. And if that means that this is also like
A
his
tie-in.
machine that he like had created. But it's super real. It like looks real. I honestly, when I first saw the video, I thought it was like a real person.
An old man actually choking in a machine.
Yeah, and I was like, what's going on with his throat? What the hell? But I guess it's like
we gotta
he
go.
drank too much.
Next time you go to Michigan, bring me.
Oh, dude, I'm always,
Or
I'm
whenever we go
always
to
in
whenever we
Michigan.
go to, we gotta look up where this is. So that whenever we go to Chicago, we can plan it.
Let's find out. Oh, it's way up there.
No, it's not.
It's up in Detroit, baby girl.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Ah,
Detroit
damn it.
right there. It's outside of Detroit. I'm not going there. I'm not going anywhere near Detroit. Yeah, there's Chicago.
Damn it.
I would make a specific trip to go there though, to see this machine. But I guess the point of it is just pukes. It's just like he drank too much and he's throwing up because like in his-
Certainly there's probably other like bits that he does, right? Right?
only video I've seen is of him going because he's like laughing and coughing, and it sounds horrible. It sounds
Come
really
on.
bad. And he has in this. There's different variations I've found.
That's what I mean.
In
yeah.
this variation, that's not what I meant to click on. In this variation, he has like bottles of liquor in his basket.
What's the that?
He's got like bottles in here, and other variations he's got like food, but he's still Dr. Bingenberg or whatever it is.
Binge and purge.
Binge and Purge, which also is.
Nah, that's pretty problematic enough as it is.
That's not very woke. Marvin, Marvelous Marsons.
Right.
But that just
That's
might
my
be my
woke
favorite
screen.
thing. If I ever have a band and I'm able to have like something projected behind me, this is added into like the list of videos I want to just have playing in the background of a performance.
Rage Against the Machine already did that.
Who did?
Rage Against the Machine already did that clip.
Yeah, well, they did. Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me.
Right.
Pretty good impression. Put me in a
Yeah.
box and put a hose up my ass. So that's what I found this week. My new favorite video. Let's get a little serious, huh? Because this I think this came out like right after last episode, and I sent it to Gavin right away because I was like, what in the fucking world is this thing? And it looks like a lot, but it's not that much. But so In-N-Out Burger,
What's the article?
what's the article?
Title of the article.
In-N-Out Burger bans employees in 5 states from wearing masks.
I mean, can you blame him?
My mouth, I didn't warm up my voice.
Yeah.
So this is all from NPR if you want to read this article. In-N-Out Burger, a popular fast food chain. People are going to hate this episode. In-N-Out Burger, a popular fast food chain, will soon ban its employees in 5 states from wearing masks, emphasizing the importance of customer service. According to a new policy starting August 14th, In-N-Out employees in those states, which I don't know why, I thought I put what the states were. Oh, it says it below here. Starting August 4th, in those states who want to wear a mask must have a valid medical note.
Quote, exempting him or her from this requirement.
A company memo says those who wear masks for medical reasons must wear a company-provided N95 mask. It says the new policy will apply to chains and employees in Arizona, Colorado, Nevada, Texas, and Utah. Our goal is to continue to provide safe and customer-centric store and support environments that balance 2 things that In-N-Out is known for. Exceptional customer service, unmatched standards for health, safety, and quality. The memo says those who fail to comply with the new guidelines could possibly be fired. We believe this policy will also help promote clear and effective communication, both with our customers and among our associates, the memo says. So, first of all, it's so insane.
It's weird because it's so late.
And it's so specific. Well, why do you mean it's so late? What do you mean by that?
If you want to make a statement, now would not be the time to make this type of like quote unquote statement.
Well, that's kind of why I think they're doing it. And it's like, it's just such a weird, specific thing to say. And also it's like, it's fucked up.
I don't know. It's like if your employee wants to wear it, man, don't.
It's for, it's, and also wearing a mask doesn't help you
selfish.
much.
Yeah.
It's mostly helping other people.
It's selfish not to wear one.
And also, like, if you really want to be healthy all around, everybody should wear a mask. If they're prepping food, especially.
Yeah.
Even talking to people. I mean, that's how you keep everybody safe. Like,
yeah.
But I'm not saying that they should. I'm just saying that, like,
it's not a bad option to have.
It's not a bad idea at all. No. And to be like, you can't, is so fucking weird.
It's a weird stance to make.
Yeah, a very, very weird and specific stance to make. And then also saying, the thing that I was like, yeah, fucking right, is that they have to wear a company-provided N95 mask, which, like, I can't imagine. Have, like,
the In-N-Out logo on it or something like that?
Well, and also, is any location going to have those in stock? So, and then the people are going to lose them.
The thing I was thinking about was that they were probably thinking about people who like were making their own masks, you know, or picking up the fabric masks and being like, you guys haven't washed it in forever and it's so gross.
Or this one has a dog on it.
Yeah, or this
has
one,
my favorite superhero.
This one has a Black Lives Matter flag on it.
Right, exactly. And like, nope, you have to wear one that we give you.
Yeah.
But it's like, you guys aren't going to have those. You guys don't send shit. I've been to so many fast food restaurants where they're like, oh yeah, we don't even have that.
Yeah.
Like food items.
Yeah.
Like you can't even get that right.
Yeah.
And you don't give a fuck about your employees. You care more about us than you do them. And I know that for sure. And you can't even get our shit right.
The paying customer.
And I go to restaurants all day and complain.
I know.
I love talking to managers.
I know. That's all he does.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's like his thing.
You can't take me to a restaurant.
It's like me and women working.
Yeah, you hate it.
Yeah.
You hate it.
Yep.
Why do you hate it so much? Well, we'll get into it another time. Not at all surprising on considering what was said back in 2021. Arnie Weisinger, In-N-Out's Winsinger?
Yeah.
Weisinger? Yeah, Winsinger, you're right. In-N-Out's chief legal and business officer said in a statement at the time
in 2021
that the San Francisco restaurant posted signage to inform customers the local vaccination requirements, but did not prevent those who did not have the proper documentation from entering. We fiercely disagree with any government dictate that enforces a private company to discriminate against customers who choose to patronize their business, Winsinger said. this is a clear government overreach and is intrusive, improper, and offensive. So that was said when a San Francisco location had to close down because they weren't checking people's vaccination cards before letting them in. And so they had to close down, and she was like, this is a government overreach and, making it a way bigger thing than it actually is. And it's just like, why, what? I mean, during that whole time, the big question that I was always asking is like, if it's to keep people safe, and it's like, and if that just we're just seeing what's going to help because we don't know what else to fucking do, why is it a big deal to follow it?
Right.
And if later on it turns out that didn't help anything at all, then so be it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't get your business closed down because of it.
Yeah.
Which they did. And that happened.
Not my problem that you guys lost out on that whole
Right.
market right there. Even though they probably have one like around the corner or something like that.
Right. And that's the other
Knowing
thing
how
too, is
California
like
is.
smaller businesses, I would feel bad for if that happened. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Because
But it's in and out.
right. I'm like, that sucks. You should have been following the rules. And it does really suck because I know this is like your only source of income. In and out, they're going to get plenty of fucking money even if one location closes down.
They're just
I
gonna
don't
go
feel
to
fucking
the other.
bad
The
for them.
patrons are just gonna go to the other one on down the street.
Right. Exactly. They're going to go to another one. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's not just one in San Francisco, as far as I know. I can't imagine. So, anyways, I just felt like that was an interesting thing to bring up.
Yeah,
'cause-
I thought that was kind of out of the blue too. It was just so
Yeah.
late. I don't know. It just seems stupid.
and I haven't really seen anybody talking about it. And not that it needs to be made
Just
a big
imagine
deal,
like
it's just
not being able to
crazy.
do something like that. That's really
Right.
weird.
So, this other thing Gavin doesn't know about, so I'm going to talk about it. But it just came out today that Biden's dog Commander has been biting Secret Service agents.
Oh.
So I didn't pull any excerpts from this specifically, but pretty much the reason that this even got found out is kind of fucking stupid. So pretty much this conservative group
Judicial Watch.
did something to where they were able to obtain these documents that were like emails, text messages about
Yeah.
Biden's dog. For whatever reason, they felt like they needed
Aggressive encounters.
Yeah. So apparently he's like, there's been 10 incidents of him biting Secret Service agents in like the past like 6 months or something, or 9 months or something, which like averages out to like one a month. And they're like, not small incidents. They're like,
Drawing blood.
yeah, there was one where it was like Jill was out on a walk with Commander and she couldn't hold him back on the leash and he charged a Secret Service agent and bit him. There's one incident where one of them did have to go to the hospital. Again, another one where like Biden took him out for a walk, had him off the leash, and he bolted at a Secret Service agent.
So it's like,
Like,
he's
it's just like-
the anti-secret.
Yeah, he's the problem.
He's the anti-secret service agent.
But the funniest part of this to me,
I thought
Is that-
was this a dog they took to like rehab like twice or something like that.
so this is the thing, this is not the first time the Biden's dog has had problems. One of the Biden's dogs has had a problem with
They already had to
this.
ship that one off. Like they put him back in Massachusetts or something like that.
Yep, the
They're like,
Biden's.
hey Jack, get back to Massachusetts.
Hey Jack, this dog's no good. He's been biting my boys.
This
here.
dog's been biting my ass.
He's been biting my ass and he's rubbing me raw.
Yeah.
He's been humping my leg, coming down my shorts.
It's a little ridiculous. I'm tired of having to shave my legs.
Bestiality is not funny, Gavin. The Bidens brought 2 German Shepherds with them when they moved into the White House in 2021. Champ, who died at the age of 13 that year, rest in peace, and Major, a younger
Yeah, Major was the
dog
one I was
adopted
thinking of.
from the shelter. But after a couple biting incidents and consultations with experts, would they get Caesar, the dog expert, in? Sits. Major was sent to live with family friends of the Bidens for safety reasons.
This dog is a safety concern.
So it's not even...
Mr. President, this dog is a safety concern.
Mr. President, we have shot and killed your dog. Oh, no. Hey, was my boy.
That was my boy. That was my boy Pop. Corn Pop.
Corn Pop. No, this is Major. Oh, I
That was
love
my boy
that
Major.
dog.
I love that dog. Oh boy.
Woo, boy. So it's just like, what are they doing to these dogs? Because, like, German Shepherds are a more aggressive breed. Sure, they're like in that pit bull category.
Yeah, they're like they're the ones that are trained by police. The attack things.
So they can be more aggressive if
provoked.
if provoked or not raised properly. Now I know, I think they were they were all rescued from shelters. I think only as like a puppy. So I don't know what kind of past stuff they went through. So maybe it's a little bit excusable, but it's just like what's going on?
Hey, Jack, get a handle of these dogs, man.
Get these dogs out of here.
Get these dogs out of here, man.
I gotta go to Taiwan.
Hey, Jack, get a load of these dogs, man. They keep biting people, man.
Get
They
a
don't
load
stop
of 'em.
biting. They can't stop biting people, Jack.
Jack. So, anyways, that happened.
Who let the dogs up?
I don't know who. Jack.
Who let the dogs off the leash? That wasn't me, goddammit.
That wasn't me. It was Jill. She's got weak arms.
Jill's all weak and stuff. Doesn't have good dogs.
Jill's got no good dogs.
She got no good arms. She got weak arms. No good dogs.
I keep challenging her to do a push-up ball. She doesn't want to do it. She won't do it with me. Yeah, and actually, speaking of dogs, our next door drama has to do with dogs.
I was gonna say. I just realized that.
Speaking of, shall we get into that? I think that's
let's get
everything.
into it.
All right.
So are they doing anything with the dogs, or send them back over? Send them back over to Massachusetts.
Are you tight with You're like tight with Massachusetts?
Me and Massachusetts were like
me and
this.
Massachusetts.
Me and Massachusetts were like this, man.
Oh shit, me and Bab.
We're like this, man.
Me and Bab.
Me and Massachusetts. We call. Nah, never mind.
I call him Massey.
Yeah, there you go.
What's up, Mass?
What's up, Mass?
What's up, Mass?
So what's up, Massachusetts?
What's up, Chew?
What's up, Massachusetts?
What's up, Chew?
What's up, Sets?
What's up, What's up, Sets?
How many sets you got left, Sets?
You got weak arms. She doesn't
She got weak arms. She got bum arms. You know that.
She's got the arms.
You know that, Jack. She doesn't have good arms.
She doesn't have good arms. She can't even kick a ball. She can't even kick a ball with those arms.
Can't even toss a ball over to me, Jack.
So in case you don't know, Next Door Drama is a weekly segment we do where we go to the infamous Next Door website, which is a blog posting website for your neighborhood. And what we do is we pull an entry, pull the comments, script it out, reenact it as a dramatic reenactment. Dramatic reading. This week's Next Door Drama is titled Lost Dog. I will be playing Ginny, who's insistent, lost, a little confused, much like I am.
Jack.
Gavin will be playing Colin, who has a short temper. I don't want to say too much too soon, but this might be one of my favorites.
Okay.
For a lot of reasons. Anyways, here's the Next Door Drama intro song.
Huh?
This week on Next Door Drama.
Does anyone know what kind of dog this could be? Or what I should do at this point? He is a lost dog and it's been a little bit of time now and cannot find the owner. I am not able to keep taking care of. Any information would help.
5 Acres is a shelter. Please take him there before animal control.
Okay. Thank you.
Take him to the shelter so his people have a chance of finding him. They're not looking at your house.
Well, would you like to come and get him and take him? Because I have a life and am busy working.
Take him to 5 Acres off 94 East on Prally Lane. It's a no-kill shelter, and he'll burst safe there. And he will check if he's chipped and call the owner if he is.
That's where I'm going to take him.
Have you taken him to checked for a microchip? If not, take him. If not, take him to 5 Acres Animal Shelter. It's a no-kill shelter, and he will be well taken care of. Bless you for saving him.
That's where I'm going to take him.
Is that Lucky? Try calling him Lucky.
The owner has the dog now. What the hell are you talking about? Get a whole motorcycle there.
Oh, fuck.
Now, I didn't realize I was going to be 2 people there saying the same thing.
No, it's the same person.
No, it wasn't.
No, but I know. But in the story,
Oh,
it's
in
the
the story,
same.
it's the same
In the
person.
story,
In
it's
the-
the same person.
But I can't.
That's why I said they're lost and confused. They just keep saying the same thing
you
over and over
taken him
again.
yet?
Have you taken him yet? Have you?
Please tell me.
Take him to 5 Acres.
5 Acres is a place to go.
Well, and like, so obviously, like, Gavin just ruined the story. That was multiple people asking him that or suggesting him that.
It wasn't my fault.
But, like, that's how it is.
Yeah.
People just keep saying the same thing.
I think it's great that he kept replying to them.
And he kept replying the same thing. That's why he literally said, that's where I'm going to take him twice. Oh, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I know exactly what I'm doing with this. And just have them keep saying the same thing.
Why?
Oh,
Stop saying the
have
same
you
thing.
taken him? Oh, fuck. He'll burst safe in there and hey, we'll check if he's chipped.
Thank you.
Oh. Anyways, did you know that this song is now starting to...
Get copywritten?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, finally, it's catching up. Good thing we don't make any fucking money out of this. Anyway, so it doesn't really...
We're going to get striked?
No.
We're going to struck?
We're going to get stroked.
We're going to get the stroke?
It shouldn't. I just hope, if we ever do, once we do start making money, it doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. We'll buy the rights.
Certainly can't be that much, right?
Gavin, what's what you listening to?
This week I'm listening to Dealer by Lana Del Rey,
Just jumped into it.
featuring Jack Antonoff.
Did you see her at Waffle House?
Of Bleachers. What?
You see her at Waffle House?
Yeah, I did.
Did you ever go to
That was
Waffle
weird. It was funny because everybody was like, they're like, bro, put her in front of a quarterback. She's never going down.
House? What did that mean? Oh,
That
because
should
of
be
the
a-
Waffle House.
Yeah, because she's a
Okay.
heavy set person.
Is that why? I thought they were just... Wait,
No.
that's what I thought.
No.
But I thought it was... But then I thought you were making a reference to Waffle House employees being like...
No. Well, there's that. There's that.
Right.
And then people were also posted videos of like the person throwing a chair and then the person catching it
Right.
and then throwing it back at them. They're like that's Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
But no, they were joking about just because she's heavy set and so like wide.
I don't really think that's a funny joke.
I don't think it was a funny joke either, but I was like, that was what people were saying.
Okay.
One tweet.
It's called X.
I'm sorry, one X.
1X. I'm on that triple X.
And it's a really good song.
Hey, Gavin, I'm trying to...
Obviously, it's about
I'm
drug
trying-
dealing.
I'm trying to get triple X with you.
Great,
You can get it on your laptop. I'll get it on my phone, and then we'll get it on another phone, and we'll have triple X.
but it's on her new album. There's a bridge that runs under.
Did you recommend this before?
No, I don't think so. Have I?
You recommended the chemtrails over
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
Miami.
Chemtrails over the country club, dude.
When was that from? That was a while ago.
that? Was like the first year we did our podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. That might have been one of the first
Uh,
ones you ever recommended.
it was. This one's
Look
from.
at this guy.
I'm sorry. This one's from.
This guy's
Not
like-
even.
Albert Einstein over here.
This one's from Blue Bannisters, her 2021 album.
The chemtrails one? the
Shut
other one?
up, dude. Shut the fuck up. The Dealer song is from her 2021 album,
Did
Blue
you-
Banisters. It's her 9th song on here.
Did you take him yet?
Take what?
The dog.
That's where I'm going to take him. What the hell
What
are
the-
you talking
What the
about?
hell are you talking about?
Yeah, so it's popped off on TikTok, obviously. It's got 134 million plays.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a pretty good song.
People love Bang Adele Bray.
But she's got, I guess, technically 2 more albums came out after this. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to listen to this whole album. But I know that I like this
long.
song. Yeah, it is 15 songs long. And Dealer is not by any means a short song. It's 4.5 minutes long.
But that's not the one with Chemtrails Over Miami.
It's Chemtrails Over the Country Club, dude. Jesus, man.
I keep thinking about Moons Over Miami, which is a Denny's breakfast menu item.
Is it?
I think so. Moons
Actually,
Over
this
Miami.
one, they came out in the same year.
Oh, that's the name of the album.
Chemtrails Over the Country Club? Yeah, that's the name of the album. The name of the song I'm talking about is Dealer,
Yeah, I know.
and that one's on Blue Banisters. That also came out in 2021, later in the year.
like Banisters.
Blue Banisters, later in the year. And then there's also a song that was from her 2019 album
Yeah.
that I started listening to, and it's pretty good.
I'm sorry, you
But-
only get one per week.
Yeah, I know.
Save it.
Is it in here?
Can you do the
Yeah,
camera
there is.
again? When you get a
Yeah.
chance.
Sure, man.
guess
I don't have anything
guess I
else to be
should-
doing.
I guess I should start doing it too.
No, I don't care. I
Um,
have a longer rope than you.
that's not a longer fuse though.
I'll say.
Figured that out pretty quick. This week, Gavin, I'm very excited because Johnny Booth's new album, Moments Elsewhere, just released on Friday.
Johnny Booth.
Johnny Booth. And
Johnny Booth.
they have been released, Johnny Boob. They have been releasing quite a few singles over the past couple months that have actually been pretty good. I recommended one of them, Collapse in the Key of Fireworks, a couple months ago. I hated the name of the song, but
Oh yeah,
great song. Only listened to the album a few times through. I do really like it. I haven't fully... I don't know every song yet to really give my true and honest feelings on it. I like it. It's heavy. It's different. It's very... I had a word for it and I can't remember, but it's very kind of like dirty in a way. Like it's sexual. No. It's very harsh and there's not really kind of clear chords. It's all very just very
Noise.
harsh.
Yeah.
Very harsh, very noisy. But I describe it as
Muddy.
dirty, where it's not muddy, dirty. So it's not it works, but it's
So it's like a
just
good
harsh.
Nirvana song.
Yeah, dude, Hard Bass Shocks,
Yeah.
Moons Over Miami.
Yeah.
It's good though, man. I really don't think I could tell you
What's the name of it again?
Moments Elsewhere.
Bye.
Johnny Booth. Moons Over Miami. Yeah, I honestly think at this point I probably couldn't give you specific song recommendations. Just listen to the whole thing if you like that heavy shit. I will say their interlude is really cool. The Mirror, it's kinda R&B-ish. Really cool though. Just was
Not expecting
rude.
that.
Yeah, not expecting it at all, but it worked. It worked great. But yeah, really cool album by a really cool band that deserves more credit than they get. And that's really about all I got. Anything else from you? Anything else from the Peanut Gallery over there?
I was trying to do the painting thing where you're touching God. Yeah.
This will be the picture we'll post. I got my I think you should leave shirt on.
Got my
Brain
Nautica
dead.
shirt that has a bleach stain on it because someone left open a bleach thing in the laundry room and I tripped over it.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I really love this shirt a lot. It's my first Brain Dead shirt I ever bought because I love I Think You Should Leave so much. that's all I wanted to say about it. Got my new.
Well,
New
everybody, thanks
Balances
for
on.
listening.
I wore these for 2 weeks in a row.
Well, everybody, thanks for
And I
watching and
really like
listening
them.
to the
They're actually really
It Takes All Kinds
comfortable.
podcast, episode
Probably my favorite pair of
125.
shoes at the moment, at least.
We'll be listening to you. You'll be
a
listening to
lot of
us
sections
mostly.
for 'em, 2 days in a
Keep
row
watching,
now.
keep sharing, keep
Probably should.
keep rating, keep liking, keep
But yeah.
subscribing, keep commenting. We'll be here.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm
And
gonna-
thanks for watching, everybody.
Try not to buy as much these days, but
The vultures are waiting to pick your bones.